Hey everybody, this is St. Paul 91 here at Hydro Class Gaming, and I'm playing my favorite game, quite possibly of all time. This game is amazing. I can't say enough good things about it, and at the same time, I can say a lot of bad things about it too. And I think the bad things that I'm going to say about this game that I want to talk about with you, the new players, the veterans, those who are curious, anyone who happens to stumble across this video, if you're curious about this game, just hear me out. I really like this game. This game has so much going for it. It is it's very hard to. I can't really say what type of game this reminds me of. Maybe a couple like older MOBAs that I played on the PC or on like tablet or cell phone. It's it's so fresh in my opinion, like compared to other lane pusher RPG style, MOBAs where you select a character and you build them up through the gameplay. I like this game so much because it really rewards smart, fine gameplay. You don't have to play like everyone else neither. You look, as you see in this video, as you'll see, I want to show a couple of new players some really cool things about this game that I don't see a whole lot of people utilizing. I want to talk about uh, how diverse this game is. I mean, for instance, this character I'm using right here in this clip. His name is Rampage, and he's one of the original, you know, heroes in this game. I never really even gave him a chance. I'll be dead honest with you. This is maybe my second game with him, my second or third game with him, and I just fell in love with Rampage. I always knew he was a badass, but to this extent, I fell in love with this hero. Now, I can't brag enough about him, but this isn't about me just, oh, this hero's awesome. There's so many cool heroes in this game that there's someone for everyone, and no one's gonna play that hero the same way. No one's gonna play like you. I I want to point out a couple things though that I've been seeing lately, and that have happened to me myself. The bans, for instance. Okay, yeah, I want to just get that out the way. You will get banned in this game for quitting early. Possibly even at the end of the matches, there's a rating system where you can rate your teammates and opponents, which is really cool. I like that. But you can be rated very poorly, and I think that can cause a ban as well. I'm not 100% sure, but from what I've seen lately, this game is cracking down on anything it deems unsportsmanlike. And I want to say like, oh, is this like really fair? How their bans are? If you've never played this game, or maybe you haven't been banned yet, or which is a good thing. They really want to steer people away from playing certain ways, but I've seen like 100-hour bans from this game, and for a player like me who really enjoys this game, um, the only reason that I would really see myself quitting is, as you've probably heard about this game, is these matches they can last. You can get into matches that last for about an hour to an hour and a half. I think an hour 45 was my longest match. You're gonna be here for a while. The thing is though, this game, like I said, you have to plan everything you do. You have to plan it out. You have to be smart about things, because if you make one mistake, two mistakes, just one or too many, one too many mistakes, and your opponents can be mixed up of, they can be solid players, they can be pros, and if you make one or too many mistakes, seriously, the game tilts in the opponent's favor. it's it's not end gaming. It's not like you have to quit, but it does get to a point where I'm kind of upset with the matchmaking. That the matchmaking, I'll get a team of, there's solid players. I don't want to say anyone's bad, but there are definitely players in this game that I just want to say, like, they could use some tips or some pointers on how to really play this team game. It is a team game. This isn't a game where you can just play by yourself and get great results. It's not like that. At certain points, sure, like I want to talk about, you can find alternative ways to play. You don't have to do something you don't want to do. The way that I like to play is I like to play in the jungle, and the jungle is very important. There are harvesters set up all throughout the map, and if you've been watching in this video, I have been setting up harvesters not only on my side of the map, the blue side, but I've been setting them up on the enemy side. And the enemies hate this. They hate this. When they see you doing this, they will do whatever it takes to stop you, because money is the name of this game. Uh, whoever's cashing in, pretty much, you have to be cashing in order to level up your character faster. Level them up faster. Whoever's doing this quicker, it's a benefit. But also, this game is a race to level 15. Yes, level 15 is the max level. It is a race to that, and like I said, whoever is building their character the best is gonna have the best chance to succeed. This is a great way for junglers to play. I can't stress how important it is for junglers to play their role. The team needs to be composed of it needs to be it needs to be a solid team. You need a tank. You need damage dealers, physical. You need range casters. Uh, any kind of chinks in the armor or anything like that, it's gonna hurt the team down the line, and you will see how important it is to have certain types of characters on your team. You'll see all different types of playstyles in this game. You'll see groups of teams, like people who roll around together and what they call, I think, is the death ball. Little packs of just hunters looking to pick off one hero by himself. That's a way to play. I don't like that. It doesn't give you as much XP, and it's just very cheap. It's kind of like a lazy tactic. Like, you almost don't believe in your own abilities. Now, that's not to say it's not a good idea to push a lane with your teammates. It is very smart to push that lane with your teammates. It's one thing that I see going on is people aren't really helping each other. I see that people would rather steal each other's kills, than really help each other, especially if they're, not in a party together. The things that are most important in this game are collecting those orbs, the ember is what it's called, and really just, outplaying the opposing team by any means necessary. As I said, my style is going to be the harvesters. I harass all harvesters, keeping all of them going as much as possible to give my team more ember than their team. And you'll see in this video how much of a difference it makes. Pretty much, it's the difference between, having a well-funded army and, like a militia that is just struggling to get by. I just want to say, I'm talking about the harvesters so much and collecting the orbs is because I don't see people really pursuing their harvesters or the enemy's harvesters, or like, it's almost to the point that they're ignoring them and they would rather just push the lane or get kills, whatever they think is gonna get them the most rewards. I understand playing certain styles. Like I said, if you're gonna play that tank role, you really should play that tank role. Um, if you're gonna play the jungler, you have to play that role because, like I said, it is the most important role in this game. That is what I'm starting to figure out. Is the team that has a smart junglers, the team that does this the best, because you'll get into a lot of fights in the jungles as well. Um, the team who does this the best is, in my opinion, going to win way more times than not. It it is such a simple way to play the game. Uh, like I said though, if the team who doesn't do it, they're gonna have to get kills left and right. And if that's your play style, you can play like that. I just want to emphasize though, team play by any means. Team play is really what this game is about, and utilizing your character, not just the way that you should to help out the team, but in those really cool ways that you can turn these characters into your own. Um, Rampage here, for instance, I play him as a jungler. I really like his HP, his regeneration factor. I like that he can move between the jungle very quickly. I can get into combat and get out. Uh, Having escapes is very important, but the play style it doesn't have to be that way. For instance, Grim. Here we go. Grim is a hero who I see is rising up the ranks, I think, quicker than anyone else as of right now. I thought Grim was a tank. He can be whatever you want him to be. This guy was swinging that hammer so fast that if I had the gameplay, I would have uploaded it. Me and this fighter, just bruiser, of a Sevarog. It was so cool how this guy created his hero that way. Uh, I This game is for everyone. It's for anyone if you like those online MOBAs, kind of like rogue RPGs. I think you should really give this game a chance, especially being that it's free to play. It's free to play. If you want to get in a little bit early, I think it's just like 20 bucks. And if you're getting tired of Overwatch, I don't even know if anyone's still playing Battleborn, uh, Smite. If you just want a change of pace, this game it's beautiful. It's a beautiful game, and the one thing it sets out to do, it does very well.